Then, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
And it's good for 2.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
Outside Thibault. Pass to Sharp. The 3. The Trailblazers rebound. Fades. The rebound by Turner.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Here's Nesmith. Back to MP. Oh, he tries a 3. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. The Trailblazers have gone 0 for 6 from the floor. Shaky start. And that one's good. Sharp.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
And that was the mobile one. Drive. Little resistance to the finish line.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Here's Taylor. After the basket by Portland. And the bucket is good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And so here's Portland following the bucket by the Pacers. Sharp, no good.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Taylor's shot is off. And so the big win by Indiana in a tight game. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And B.A., they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Al.
Right. I make a food fight, turn it to a blue strike. Hey man, I'm too nice, put me on a new slide. Hello, Mr. Anchorman. Would you like to shake your hand, smile while I lick my fan? And then I segue topics and stop it and refocus, and I gotta rock it. Ow. Please don't worry about the sound. You need to worry how I put it down. Ow. Please don't worry about the sound. You need to worry how I put it down. Yeah, this shit back to back. I'm like, 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 please don't worry about the sound. You need to worry how I put it down. Please don't worry about the sound. You need to worry how I put it down. Yeah, this shit back to back. I'm like, yeah, this shit back to back. Yeah, this shit back to back. I'm like, yeah, this shit back to back. I'm like, please don't worry about the sound. You need to worry how I put it down. Please don't worry.
And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. Dennis Smith is out there with Rozier, and it's Richards in at the 5 down low. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Pass to Washington. Pass to Rozier. The 3. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. At the elbow, it's MP. Halliburton outside. Back to Taylor. From beyond the arc. The shot off that time. And the Hornets now going the other way. Rozier for three. And it's Rozier again missing. Now the Pacers with it. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Here's Rozier, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Rozier is confident as an offensive player. He knows he has what it takes to get it done from there.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Here's Taylor. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game.
Awesome execution that time. He ran his man right off the pick tight, and nobody rotated over to help.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the game here. And so it... Charlotte with it. It's a 5-point game. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Painful to watch, guys. You can see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Charlotte shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Well, I like the trajectory of Rozier's game. I mean, he's added responsibility and his production has increased too.
And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple of years. Here's a guy who's just 37% from the field during his time in Boston.
Count that one. Taylor's got 9 points.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
There's the pass to Hayward. Back to Smith. Clock at 6. And the rejection by Smith. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you've got to love that energy.
Williams, he's checked it. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And the numbers of Terry Rozier. As you mentioned, they're getting better bit by bit, Greg.
Scary Terry's three-point shooting is way up, and that helps big time. With experience, Rozier isn't forcing things offensively, becoming a much better decision maker.
On the court for the Hornets, Rozier on the wing along with Hayward. Then it's Dennis Smith. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Richards in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Kicks it to Taylor. Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. Tries again. Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Turner.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Hayward finds Washington. Rozier looking around. It's stolen by Taylor. Smith the pass to McConnell. Taylor with the ball. Now defended by Hayward. Smith dishes to Taylor. Over Hayward. Goes back up. The shot by Turner no good. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Rozier, the basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Now, here's Nesmith. He's coming off a 10-point game against Portland. Here's Taylor, and stolen by Hayward. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. And they take the lead. 13 points for MP. For Charlotte, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Charlotte making a switch here. Oubre's checked in. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Rozier. Launches it. Knocks down the 3-ball. Rozier's got 12 points in the game.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Taylor against Oubre. And it's good once more. Nice make there from Taylor. 15 points in the game. Taylor against Rozier. And the rejection by MP. And it's Washington missing. 1 second left. You can't get that one. It's a tie game in Indiana. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got Smith. Taylor is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Nesmith. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Clark, when the casual fan looks at a stat sheet, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possessions. And you don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And most of the time you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself.
Got a piece of it. Here's Turner, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Smith. Gonna go that time. Excellent defense there from Halliburton.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Fast break now for Charlotte. Here's Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, and Smith's not afraid of the contact. In fact, he embraces it when he's going up to shoot.
The Hornets have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line.
The Pacers have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
.23 seconds left here in the third quarter. Rozier with the ball. He's got 12. In the corner, it's Oubre from deep. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Taylor passes to Nesmith. Back to Taylor. It'll count. And he hits the buzzer beater.
That run punctuated by the big trifecta. They're on fire.
So it's the Indiana Pacers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And it's been their rugged defense. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Defensively, good job. Keep getting back. Transition, we're doing a good job filling the corners. Our spacing and movement, screenings, getting some good shots. Stay with that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Rozier's out there with Smith. Then there's Washington. Then there's Oubre, and it's Richards in at the 5 spot.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Trailing by 19. And it's Smith missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Halliburton comes in for T.J. McConnell. Charlotte also making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. And Gordon Haywards is subbed in for Rozier.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Taylor's shot, good.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Now here's Hayward. He's covered closely.
Switch.
Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. That shot, no good. Excellent defense there from Smith. Pacers leading by 23. Taylor passes to Nesmith. Here's Smith. Smith with the stuff.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Oubre dishes to Smith. Unloads from 9. That's good on the jump shot.
Yeah, Smith makes you pay when he gets inside. Despite not being that big, he's got a lot of game in the paint.
Outside, Taylor. Pass to Nesmith. Back to Taylor. He tries for 3. And Indiana, another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
The shot by Hayward, wide open. No good on the three.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Taylor taking his time here. Jacks up a three. Drops in the tray. Taylor's got 35.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Passes it to Smith from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Nesmith. And it's the Pacers' ball. They're on a 17-4 run. And here's MP for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got assist number 8 now on the night.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pacers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Here's Taylor, and the dunk by Taylor.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Hayward right side. The kick out to Williams. Fires from deep. And they recover it. Hayward passes to Oubre. The shot will not fall. Good defense by MP. Halliburton finds MP. The tray. Basket good.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they
Stay focused on your workout.
Great game.
Back to 2K23. In July, we held a 2K TV Tuesday event in the city, and I heard that there was some kind of challenge involved.
Always. Everybody's always coming for us. First off, the event was fire. The community showed up. They were repping that 2K TV gear. And right before Team 2K TV got out there to play, our top play of the year winner, No Sleep Uno and his squad, challenged us to a game of 3v3. It did not go so well for us. They're going to like the segment, not so much.
This is the time of the season when some teams start to transform, for better or for worse, Brent.
Yeah, we either see some clicking or we see some tricking, BA. And you certainly don't want to be on the side of being tricked into think your team is good and it's really struggling. So general managers are really starting to take notice of what might need to get done in order for your team to stay competitive.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. We've got Miles Turner. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with MP. Then it's Nesmith, and it's Nwora in at the four-man position. So it's the Knicks now, after the basket by Indiana. Here's Nesmith. Here's Taylor. Randall pulls down the board. Turner against quickly. That shot off. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Here's Nesmith. Changes up. And he lays it in.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, B.A., you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
That one goes in.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Barrett. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
And the three-pointer goes. MP's got a, well, you figured the advertising offers would come rolling in for MP. He'll be the new face of Kia in their NBA campaign.
I'll tell you what, not a bad face to have in the world of endorsements. MP is getting better each day, and sponsors are taking notice.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And here are the Knicks now. Brunson passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall with massive improvement over last year and can beat you in so many ways that he has confidence in now. What a flush. Julius Randle, a nightly double-double threat. A guy who can occasionally drain the three, but when he first entered the league, many considered him just to be a role player. That role has changed.
Now here's quickly. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Randall can't hit. Here's Indiana. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to Taylor. Takes a three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Well, since accepting a bigger role, Randall has really blossomed.
Well, it's great to see him evolve over time and actually be just taking on more responsibility. And with the way his game has blossomed, you can see why. He's a big part of this team.
Toppin, he's checked in for New York.
Get outside, get outside.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Randall. Oh, and Turner with a block. And they'll get another chance. 3 on the clock. Here's Barrett. New York, no good that time either.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Halliburton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
So far. They're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Now a timeout called by New York. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar was...
Here's Brunson. Turned in an outstanding game against Milwaukee. Quickly finds Brunson. Over to the wing. From 11 feet away, and it's off the back of the rim. No good.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. They've got MP, also Tyrese Halliburton out there. Nesmith out there with Miles Turner. And it's Nwora in at power forward. That one drops. He ties it up. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Hornets was outstanding. He added 43 points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. A Hall of Fame level performance the whole league is talking about now. It was a masterpiece. Guys?
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And the basket by Taylor.
Nice find by Halliburton. Just a great feel for the game.
And here the second quarter of action. Just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Brunson finds Barrett. Here's Hartenstein. Quickly outside. Back to Hartenstein. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
For Indiana, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. MP against Quickly. And the basket by Taylor.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
1:53 left to play in the first half of basketball. Outside Barrett. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Barrett. That shot off the mark. So Indiana will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And it was really their defense that got them the win. They had a plan scripted out, and it worked to perfection.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
Timeout called. The Knicks. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Yeah, and talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Pass to Hart. 1:06 left to play in the first half. New York no good that time either. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 12-4 run. Rose against MP. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Outside Hart. Back to Rose. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Smith. 2 points. That one goes.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Grimes. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. MP outside.
Right here.
This one for three. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he makes a first.
And yes, there's been growth in Julius Randle and his game year after year, adding little things, but this big man focuses on playing to his strengths.
And Randle drops them both. And so it's Indiana in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They just can't make. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Brunson. Down low, it's Randle and Hartenstein. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Barrett in at the 3. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Grant.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randle credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
Randle outside. Pass to Barrett. Jacks up a 3. Taylor with a rebound.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Oh, from deep. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Randle. That one rolls around and rims out.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
From deep, MP. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 4-3. The shot misses, so Indiana will take it the other way.
Yeah, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
And here's MP from outside. Hartenstein pulls it in. For New York, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
Timeout called, the Pacers.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments.
On the floor for Indiana. Miles Turner out there with Nesmith. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's MP. Hey, from beyond the arc. Quickly with a rebound. The Knicks shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Brunson against Halliburton. And another shot. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Well, another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range. And that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked them down.
And here's MP from outside. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
MP against Quickly. Pass to Hart. Outside Barrett. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense.
And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA.
We've had this one circled on our calendar for a long time. Two teams that are clicking. And Greg playing great basketball.
Oh, yeah, and I've been looking forward to this one as well. It's going to be about limiting mistakes because the way jumping on any mistake the opponent makes.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Murray is the shooting guard. Hunter the small forward. Sadiq Bey is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. Here's Atlanta. It's a 3-point game. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
Now Holiday after the missed 3 from Taylor. Wide open look here for Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. Indiana's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
DeAndre Hunter has a great combination of strength and length. Throw it down, young fella.
Outside, Taylor. Puts up a 3. And no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. The Pacers beat them last time when these two teams met in Indiana.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
Here's Capella following the score by Miles Turner. Baseline try. Murray, no good.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
That's good. Oh, the balance and focus Halliburton able to power through contact and convert.
Well, the Hawks have their centerpiece. Trae Young is that guy for them. But now they have to figure out how to surround him.
That's good from Halliburton. And for the Hawks, Smitty, their roster construction is something they are tinkering with right now.
They're not in a bad spot. It's actually a good spot to be in as a franchise. They know the makeup and direction of the team, Kevin. It's a matter of finding the right formula.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Drills the three-pointer.
And very few young players see the floor as well as Halliburton. It really shows just how impressive his ceiling is as a playmaker.
Now here's Bey. Really played well against Milwaukee his last outing.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Saddiq Bey last season with the fourth most catch and shoot triples made in the NBA.
Passes it to Hunter. Murray against Taylor. They get it back. And the rejection by MP.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Taylor is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Turner. And it's Smith. And it's Mathurin in at the three, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Deep two from Murray. Capella kicks to Hunter. This one for three. The Hawks again can't hit. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Taylor's shot, good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Holiday after the made shot from Taylor. Holiday, the pass to Murray. Shot clock at 5. Tries from the block, and it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels in rising up and denying those shots.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion. Loving the hustle.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Griffin's checked in for DeJounte Murray. Now here's Taylor. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Drills it from outside.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And it's sent back by Turner. Fast break, here comes Indiana. Mathurin passes to Taylor, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Taylor's got 15.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Atlanta calls timeout, and you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Wara checked in, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. The three from MP. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. 18 points for MP.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They need this one. And Holiday with the lay-in. Good.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Taylor's shot, good.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Now here's Bay. Not a lot of room. Turner with the steal. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. MP with the ball.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Here's Hunter. The Pacers making the shot. And Holiday kicks to Hunter. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
At 6'7", Hunter, nice handles there, showing him off on that possession.
McConnell passes to Taylor. Shoots a 3. And Indiana, another 3.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Bay kicks to Griffin. Hawks passing it around. Holiday goes in, and it's sent back by Turner. And here we go, MP heading to the hoop. Rebound, Atlanta.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And so it's... And with half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and just... Look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
On the court for Atlanta, Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. Clint Capella is out there with Bay. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. And they get it back. And here's MP for 3. Good on the triple. Taylor's got 30 points.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
Finding a soft spot in the belly of that defense. Murray taking full advantage.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking. And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Hunter finds Holiday. Now Murray. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And Indiana... Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Taylor against Murray. The shot by Taylor, no good. Here's Bay. He has 6. That one goes in.
Fantastic work inside from Bay, showing how effective he can be from this area.
And a deep 3 from MP. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Indiana out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see.
Indiana making some changes. Daniel Tice comes in for Jackson, and Taylor subbed in for Neesmith.
Hey, right here.
And here's MP for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. They got Taylor. He's out there with Mills. And it's Tice in at the center filling out the middle. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time. Outside, Taylor. 3-pointer. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th.
Yo, watch it.
Murray scanning the floor. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. Bay, no good. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Indiana.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around. At all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Outside, Taylor puts up a 3. No good. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd.